Hey guys, it's Oliver Mathieu here. I am just back from my last leadership class that I took at Disney's college program. Yay, I'm in Florida still. I've been here for quite a while now. So today I'm going to just be talking about all these little college program tips and tricks and all these little things you should know, and if you're ever planning on doing this, the benefits of doing it and things that aren't so glamorous about this whole program, you know? Sometimes bad things can happen. So, let's get started. Number one, just because we are in nice sunny Florida, nice and sunny and blue skies and sunshine guaranteed, blue skies and sunshine are not always guaranteed. Especially when you're working around Christmas, New Year's, it can get very cold at night and sometimes even during the day. So, no matter where you're from, if you're from the other side of the world, like New Zealand, such as myself, or from Canada, or even even from Georgia, you're like just right above us or something. No matter where you're from, bring some warm clothes. You will need them, I promise. You definitely will need warm clothes. And don't just bring I'm just gonna bring just a jacket or something. No. Pack a thermal. Just in case. Pack anything you can think of that keeps you warm. But also you need balance to that, because sometimes it gets a lot hotter than what you hear. So you want to be bringing quite a lot of shorts and shirts and all that stuff. You want to, trust me. Number two, college program, they have some housing events. You want to take part in them. You want to just immerse yourself, meet new people, because you have roommates. Your roommates will have friends. You'll make friends at work. Housing events help you just find new people, meet new people from all around the world. It just immerses yourself into the whole college program life and getting yourself actually being on program, not just working at Disney, going home, sleeping, going to Disney for to play, going to home and sleep, go back to work, repeat over and over again. They have welcome events, they have service celebrations, sometimes they even go to Universal. There are 4 complexes that college programmers live in, or you can live out of housing, of course, but it's not very common. Commons is the first one. That was a really bad unintended pun. Then we have Chatham, which is the one I live in, and next to Chatham is Patterson. Patterson is great. I like their pool. It's always clean for some reason. And then we have Vista. Let's not talk about that one. It's not that bad, trust me. Just a few rats every once in a while. But yeah, you want to go to housing events. You want to immerse yourself in the actual college program life. It is totally worth it. Number 3. On the Disney College program, they offer classes to anyone. There are some free ones. There are literally ones that cost you $30. For me, I did Leadership 101. That's why I'm in nice smart casual attire, wearing my Disney name badge and looking all, Disney look. They have other ones available, such as Heritage, they have Hospitality, and they also have some paid ones, so you can go more into entertainment side of things, what it's like to be a character performer. They have other ones such as engineering, management, anything you can think of. If it goes with your college or university major and there's a class for it, I would definitely recommend taking it. A lot of you will know that back home I study travel and tourism management, so I wanted to be in a leader position, managing things and being a manager or a leader or something. So taking this leadership class has actually helped me a lot, and it's just given me so much valuable knowledge that I can just take away with me and hopefully eventually pursue any kind of career I'm really looking for. I mean, let's face it, I'm not going to be on YouTube forever, and with my track record, I never post anything. I haven't posted something for about a year. So, yeah. Number 4. So, sometimes I kind of am not really excited about having the day off and just be like, hey, let's just go to Disney today. Because after a while, you can get a little bit just, this is my work location. I've been here a million times. What do I do? So this one is a really good help, and I'm so kind of mad at myself for not doing it sooner. So about 2 months ago, I finally got myself a Universal annual pass. Yes, I said Universal in this Disney College Program video. Let's be honest. You will get sick of going to Expedition Everest, Space Mountain, all that Tower of Terror, like every other ride. I just spoke my 3 favourite rides, and even I get sick of those every once in a while. So I got a Universal. Don't judge me. I love Universal. It is amazing. And if you are a college program or a cast member, there is this thing called an iRide trolley that picks you up from the outlets just around the corner from the Commons apartments that anyone can get a free bus to from any college program housing. And it only costs you $1 or 25 cents each way. Just make sure you're on the Green Line north going there and the Green Line south getting back. I've made several mistakes getting on the Red Line, wrong way, a lot. And I'm really bad with public transportation. Number 5, this one's getting a little bit deeper because this is probably should have been number 1, and it's very, 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 very important. You need to be considerate and respectful of your roommates. It doesn't matter if you get along or you hate each other's guts or you never see them. You have to respect them, and you have to be considerate of them. A tip like that will be just cleaning your room area up. I am very bad with that. I leave clothes everywhere. I have way too many clothes. I need to get rid of them. I have way too many clothes. Help me. Another thing is just whenever you cook, make sure you clean. A lot of this is just to do with cleaning and letting people know, hey, I'm going to be very, very, very late because I work at Magic Kingdom. Not speaking from experience. And I might be eating when I get back, and I might be making a little bit of sound, so I'm just sorry in advance. Just quick things like that. Let's not talk about my old roommates from my previous half of the program because frankly, I don't want to think about it or even see their faces again because they gave me way too much. I'm not even gonna say that word because it's really, really bad. Way too much just crap just for no reason that I didn't deserve. Or maybe I did deserve it because I am a very inconsiderate roommate sometimes. I leave messes, I make things messy. I do try and clean them up though when I have time because once again, I work Magic Kingdom and I have stupid crazy hours. Sometimes I start at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I finish at 3 in the morning. So a nice, healthy schedule with a nice healthy sleep pattern, right? Think again if you want to work at Magic Kingdom. Going back to the housing events thing, you want to make friends with pretty much anyone. Whether it's people your neighbors or the building across from you, if they're on the other side the complex, if they're at different complexes, if you just meet people through other people. So one of my best friends on this program, surprisingly, I met through my ex-partner, and we both don't like that person now because they kind of did some things that I'm not going to talk about on screen because I'm not going to talk about them on screen. I'm not going to give you a reason. But we're really good friends. We hang out all the time. We've been to the parks together. We just, oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's my fave. But it just goes to show you can find friends no matter where, even if it's through good experiences, bad experiences, anything really. Another side part. You will see a lot of people asking about hidden Mickeys. Around all the different parks and the resorts and all the other things in between all of those things, they have these little tiny things called hidden Mickeys. I actually have a book of it in my drawer. Yes, it is this thick, and yes, the text is quite small. This is not even every single hidden Mickey inside Walt Disney World. There are more. Inside here, there's probably about maybe 10,000. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. But there's probably around about at least 10,000 throughout all of Walt Disney World, which is about... How big is Walt Disney World? 135 acres. Walt Disney World is huge. Imagine how many hidden Mickeys you can fit in there. Tons. So, naturally, being the Tomorrowland trasher that I am, I always go into Magic Kingdom here. No, it's always a first because Magic Kingdom always comes first. Anyway, I'm going to go to page 35 because that is Tomorrowland, and Tomorrowland is my home, and Tomorrowland is my life, and that will always be forever. I'm never going to escape Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland, this is my home location. I have met so many friends from everywhere around the world. So I have a friend or two from the United Kingdom. I have people from all around the States. I've met some people from China, from France, from Germany, Puerto Rico, and Mexico, and Brazil. Also, I've also met another person from New Zealand, from the south though, and I've met people from everywhere around this, every single area of this whole planet. They have stuff called Mickey Star Traders, which is one of the stores that I work at, and apparently it's only got 1, 2, but there are 7. Myself and a lot of my friends and my colleagues at work, we know where they all are. When I deal with guests and I ask them, hey, so, because we sell this in the store as well, I'm like, hey, just let you know, we have 7 hidden Mickeys in this room. Do you think you can find them? I'll give you a hint. They're not the blatantly obvious ones. There. They're all up, hiding there. Number, I can't remember. I think it's 6. Don't always drive to work. You will lose so much gas, and that is a lot of money. We have free buses to get anywhere around Walt Disney World for a reason. It's for you to take them. You don't have to drive everywhere. My last half of the program, I had a roommate that just drove everywhere. And I'm just like, can you even afford that? Are your parents giving you $3 million a month just to pay for your gas and all your Domino's pizza that you get every single freaking day? That was no kind of joke. That was actually pretty much what happened. There is traffic. Traffic in Orlando is horrible. I'm so glad I don't drive here just yet. I am planning on getting my license because I do intend on staying here for a little while longer. But if you don't need to drive, don't drive. As I said, with Universal, they have the iRide trolley. You can take that all throughout International Drive. International Drive is a long road. If you have been to Auckland and you know Queen Street, imagine that, but 20 times longer, at least. Number 7. Sometimes you just need time to yourself. And sometimes you can't do that at your housing because your roommates might have the same day off as you. Or they might have already finished, or they don't start till later on. Once I said Magic Kingdom hours, terrible. Sometimes you can't just escape and be on your own. Here's a little tip for you. Go to the parks on your own. Not only does that give you time to just have time on your own, it means you can go explore and you don't have to wait on anyone else dragging you behind and slow and putting up with them walking literally as slow as the ECVs you find at the parks that almost run you over every 5 seconds when you're working in merchandise stores. That was just a little bit of a rant, I'm sorry. Find all these hidden treasures that you don't really see when you're with friends because you don't have time to, because they're dragging you on, as I said before. it helps you learn more about the park. It means you have time to actually learn more about things. If they have scavenger hunts going on, take part in them. If you have anything to do with any kind of entertainment throughout the park that you can just take part in, do it. Did you know you could take the resort monorail to the transportation centre instead of taking the express monorail? That means you can also stop at the Polynesian resort and get some Dole Whip, or you can go to the Great Floridian and get some really nice soap, or you can go to the Contemporary Resort and just play in the arcade for like 3 years. Yeah, all these little things that you just don't know about until someone shows you. That's why you just sometimes gotta go explore, because sometimes there won't be someone there to show you these things. You need to explore, find things yourself, and sometimes you might just find the best thing to do and you love it so much that you go back and go back and go back and you will never get tired of it. Just like me with Expedition Everest. It's great. Only Animal Kingdom. My last tip. They have apps for Publix and like Walmart and everything like that. You can order things through the app and pick it up later. On the Publix app, they have this thing called BOGOs, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's just buy one, get one. You know, like buy 2 for 1, or like buy 1, get 1 free, buy 3, get 1 half price, buy 93, get 100 half price, whatever. They are good deals. You have to take up on those deals. Publix is literally around the corner, and you can take the bus that goes to Walmart as well if you really want to. I would just walk, especially if you're living in Commons or Patterson or Chatham, because you can literally just walk there. If you're living at Vista, you could either take the Walmart bus, or you could take one of the buses that take you directly to Commons or Chatham. Buses don't go to Patterson, that's the only downside to Patterson. So that's just a few tips and tricks about working as a college program cast member and all the things you can do on your days off. I would also suggest doing a lot of research about things around the area, because there's a lot of things I haven't been able to cover because I haven't discovered them myself. Being an international, I won't know everything about Orlando. I mean, I am a travel and tourism management major, but that doesn't mean I know everything about every single city in the whole entire world. Okay, don't judge me. Anyways, I gotta go because I have plans today. I'm going to hang out with some friends at Animal Kingdom, and then I'm going to have dinner somewhere, and it will be great. Alrighty, bye.